LCM. Goals for this lesson. I understand what a GCF is and what an LCM is, and I can find both given a pair of numbers. Okay, first things first, we have our LCM. So that stands for least common multiple. So what that is something like, say we have 2 and 4. The LCM of these is, we say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and we take our 4 and we multiply our 4 by 1, 8, 12, 16, and we say, what's the smallest number that is both a multiple, so 2 is a multiple of 2, 4 is a multiple of 2. Basically, 2 times something equals a multiple of 2. Okay, so we see, 4 and 4. So the LCM equals 4. The way that I like to memorize LCM, or memorize the idea of it, it's the least common. So we'll see in a minute what GCF is, and this will come into this will be an important factor of least. Okay, now we have greatest common factor. Okay, so let's take our example of 2 and 4 again. Our greatest common factor would be 2, because 2 both divides 2, and 2 divides 4. So basically, it's the greatest number we can find that fits into. Greatest common factors fit into 2 and 4. Okay, now let's discuss the differences between GCF and LCM, because even I sometimes will mix the two up. Okay, GCF. GCF. If we took the least common divisor or factor of this, of 2 and 4, it would just equal 1. 1 does not add to the conversation in any sense, so that's why this does not make sense. And then if we had greatest for least common multiple, greatest common multiple, how do you find the greatest common multiple of 2 and 4? I will tell you right now, you cannot, because there is infinitely many. Infinity is a bad concept in mathematics because it makes life hard. And right now, we don't want life to be hard. I don't want to calculate this. I can never calculate the greatest common multiple of 2 and 4. So let's do more examples. Oh, and also, we have this idea of things being coprime. Coprime is a really fancy word. You do not need to know this word in any sense, but it's just a fun fact. So if I have 3 and 5, these two are coprime, which basically means they have their only greatest common factor is equal to 1. That's all that means. But let's do some more examples. Let's do 21 and 7. Alright, GCF, greatest common factor. What do you think that's going to be? It's 7, because 21 divided by 7 gives us 3, and 7 divided by 7 gives us 1. Alright, and then we have least common multiple. What's that going to give us? You said 21. That's a great answer, because it is 21. See how we can take these really kind of complicated ideas and break them down into something a little bit easier. I know that GCF and LCM can be confusing. That's why I like to point out the difference. It's mostly just, what can we calculate the greatest common multiple? No, we cannot. It's not possible, because there's an infinite amount of numbers, and if we had least common factor, it would just be 1, which doesn't really tell us a whole lot.